Especially if you decide to do Dance of the, like, metal sugar plum fairies. Of course, that's just in the Hall of Mountain King again right there.
Yep. Oh, I knew what I did.
Okay. Which is actually very appropriate when talking about dwarfing it.
You must dwarf it.
Yay, streams up.
You hold my leg. Okay, ready?
She has arcane pants.
Oops.
Newtons!
I have arcane pants.
I applied Newtons to the Newtons.
Sir Isaac, what have you done?
Newman.
Wow.
Sorry.
Anyway, good evening, Internet. Thank you for tuning in tonight. What?
You said good evening. I went, is it?
Probably, yeah, I think.
Don't keep going.
Right,
Ignore me and my terrible jokes. Carry on.
My wayward son.
No, stop that.
There'll be peace when you are done.
Are you done?
We will ship you to Kansas. It's just north of here.
Yup.
As you were.
Yes, thank you for tuning in or for sticking around after DJ Mon. This is Throne of Games. I'm your host, Mark Amsry, DJ Amstrack. Tonight we have John, Melissa, Daniel. There we go.
Back here.
And we will be continuing Valkyria Chronicles tonight.
Taco Bell is our sponsor for the evening.
I feel like every time you say Throne of Games, we should hear the Game of Thrones theme song backwards.
Or like as a 8-bit.
That would be good.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do. Okay.
Oh man, that would be so weird.
Anyway, yeah, tonight did I already say Valkyria
Yes.
Chronicles?
Valkyria
Okay,
Chronicles.
well, yeah, let's go ahead and start then.
Woo!
How do I tank again?
You tank is fight.
Yes.
Yes, good.
You expend 2 stars, and then your tank goes, and you blow them up with it in the face.
Right.
Yeah.
Sega.
This is what I have to work with.
It's okay, John. I have arcane leggings.
It really does sound like equipment from an MMO.
I have decided this is not.
Are you not gonna let me skip this? There we go. I skipped it with movement. How did I... Whatever. Nothing makes sense anymore. I don't care.
Careful, John. I think those leggings increase the potency.
Oh,
of the
that's
sorcery
what
by
we're
like
doing.
12%.
We're on this stuff. Okay.
Yep.
If she has any sorcery.
We're getting into the meat of things.
Yep. Time for the Midsummer Incident.
The Midsummer Night's Incident.
Not to be confused with, the incident that will occur at our Midsummers.
Don't call it an incident.
Welkin Gunther reporting, Captain.
What are you reporting, Gunther?
You're not a door.
Hey, Welkin.
You're not the captain!
Fabio?
Where is the captain?
Hello, Fabio.
You're not Batman.
You're not Batman.
What?
You got called in too, Fabio?
How do we even explain that?
I'm Batman. I'm Batman.
We're best friends!
I come over the house.
Okay, good. You have seen some.
Yeah, I just haven't seen that one.
Wait.
Batman.
Batman. You're not Batman.
Really, about all I remember of Batman Spider-Man is 1 is for Peanut Bubba, 2 is for Tuba, 3 is for House. Also, Spider-Man just kind of being like, thump, drag.
It's our day off.
Princess Cordelia has
Captain
graciously
Carrot.
extended banquet invitations to the 3 of us.
This will cause an incident.
The princess has invited us. This could only progress the plot. Oh, dang it. Now there's a princess involved.
Why us?
It seems you two will be recognized for your successes at Vassal and more recent ops.
Really? Ops? You couldn't say operations? Never mind.
The event will be held tomorrow at the castle.
Which castle?
At least they weren't blobs.
They probably had to sink it with the lip flaps.
Probably.
And operations is a really long word.
I'm not really good with the formal stuff.
You don't say. Hey, subordinate, can you hold this? What is it, poop? Yeah, I can see how you might be bad at the formal stuff. Give a girl some poop, she'll love you forever.
Now my toddlers make sense!
Do you know how rare a chance to meet the princess is?
Yeah, but what if she's in another castle?
They say that
How many castles are they going to have to go to find the princess?
The Archdukes of Gallia. The Archdukes. Faldio? I don't want to call you an idiot, but maybe you should figure out how ranks work and singulars and plurals.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Oh no, okay, he's saying all the Archdukes of Gallia. Never mind, I'm the idiot. Carry on.
If that's true, Princess Cordelia herself is a Valkyria, and we get an audience with her.
We should chronicle that.
Get out.
Moon door, sir. Out the moon door.
Yeah,
Do 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 do.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Also, Faldio's face right now. His mascara is on point.
Did you say
Just don't forget to wear dress uniforms, gentlemen.
Is it
And
on?
her-
Is it on fleek?
Oh, it's on fleek. Now hers are on fleek. Like
No, it's
them,
true.
Them eyelashes could like cut glass.
She's really got those wings going.
I think they were used to make her glasses, actually. They, like, cut the lenses before they're...
I'll
Nice.
meet you both at Castle Randgrease tomorrow evening. You're dismissed until then.
Out moon door, all of you.
So much for my plans to go bird watching tomorrow.
Listen, you're gonna go watch the birds anyway.
Why would you rather bird watch?
I'm sure there are plenty of beds in the princess's
Yeah.
Thank you. Somebody gets me.
Yeah. I actually had a coworker who, back at Teological, every week they would have the employee spotlight where they would feature somebody who worked for the company and give a little bio of them, include hobbies or whatever they wanted to say about themselves, basically. And one of them said that his hobbies included bird watching, when what he was talking about was like from the office window, or one of the windows in the office, you could look out and see the swimming pool at a nearby apartment complex.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's some grade A lechery. Like, good job.
Yep.
I can't even be mad.
Now, I've been looking into it. Let's see here. Digimon says you need to get to J64 to do a retro version of the Game of Thrones theme backwards.
Ooh, that would be cool.
J. Roku
I hope they
Yoshi
don't mess
says
this
you
up.
could probably do that.
That's J64. That would be awesome.
Captain, who are you talking to?
And Michael One says...
Sorry to keep you, Captain.
"And thank you so
Look
much,
at that formal uniform.
And that's what happened at the banquet, and now you know why we got reassigned to Cannon Fundaria.
Ha!
Your hair is out of regulation,
Goodness,
sir.
Welkin, I hardly recognized you.
It is true. His
Hair
hair
is
is
still out of regulation.
like
help me
seriously
get
bad out of military regulation. Hey, that's almost out of regulation for my security job. Like, that's bad. Silly anime characters. Alicia helped me get ready this evening. Oh, did she? Helped you get dressed, huh?
She kept punching me when I told her she couldn't come with me. I'm still sore.
Oh my!
There's nothing I can add to this. Just read that out loud.
Yeah, that.
Sorry, chat.
I'm not.
Sorry, not sorry.
Michael One says that's because I'm not Vulcan.
Welcome
He
to
hired
the
me
combat
as a
experience.
decoy.
Consider it combat experience.
Some
To
kind of
battle.
experience.
To battle! Okay, so one day we were really...
You're gonna explain that?
Really drunk.
Oh,
Maybe! I don't remember. We were really
Mostly tired.
We were really tired and like John is snoring and I just roll over and go, to battle. And I just like do this until he wakes up. He's like,
What?
Are you doing?
What are you?
I am going to battle.
We're going to battle.
Do you
And now-
require my strongest potions? Because
and-
I assure you my potions are too strong.
I mean, I was so deliriously tired that everything was funny. And then we spent like an hour and a half laughing. And just like, whenever we would finally die down, one of us would go, do battle. So now occasionally when we're deliriously tired, we're just like...
Yes.
Anyway, now the internet knows.
Our secrets.
Your hair is also out of
No
regulation.
grass stains or anything.
Stupid, adorable secrets.
No grass stains.
Faldio, we were getting dressed in my room, not outside. Jesus, man, give me some credit.
Very funny, Faldio.
I
Nice
know,
hat,
Lisa
by
likes
the
to
way.
roll in hay, but come on.
Is that supposed to be a like nice hat, by the way? You're wearing the same hat.
Yeah, I never did like the look of these ugly things. I've been boycotting them.
Listen, I've worn the Mountie hat as a security guard. That is so much worse. I
you
would take
kidding?
one of those hats. Those hats are awesome.
The Mountie hat with the acorns.
Ah, the acorns.
Alright, we're boycotting hats.
Do you have a hat brush?
Hey, don't you all
Oh, I
look
should have said
nice?
brush.
Good evening, Miss Ellett. Here to cover the banquet tonight?
You know it.
How did you get
Apparently,
in?
An ambassador from the Federation's been invited to the party.
Oh, good. The Federation. Who are they?
Smell a plan to sign up an alliance between Galia and the Federation at work here.
Pretty sure they're violating the Prime Directive by being here.
Yeah.
But Galia's national policy has always been to shun alliances and remain neutral.
Shun.
Yeah, that worked out real great for Japan, too.
Shun. Where's okay for Switzerland?
Yeah, mostly. Yeah.
But they had a lot of pillboxes, so they probably.
I figure it's mostly the idea of Prime Minister Borg, Princess Cordelia's regent.
These jokes write themselves. What were you saying about that earlier? Resistance
Now-
is futile. The alliance will be done.
To be fair, I actually had a friend in high school whose last name was Borg. It's a legit name. However, yeah, given the whole Federation thing already going on here, yeah.
Mike one says, I wonder how many experience points you get for that.
For that combat experience? Yeah.
He's using her youth as carte blanche to do whatever he and the other nobles want.
This conversation. Stop
Wow.
it.
Okay, I didn't
Wow.
take that out of there, but you did.
To answer your question, it's probably a
With all
one.
due respect, the princess isn't much more than a mouthpiece for his policies now.
Nope!
We're just gonna keep going.
We're about to attend a banquet, and now I've gone and lost my appetite.
No one is helping.
Nope.
It's about time to enter.
No, stop! Damn it, Captain!
We are in rare form!
What's the PG rating we're supposed to have?
We're fine.
We're just laughing at jokes
Jokes!
made in our heads.
Horrible jokes.
Look at that throne room.
We can keep like a...
Thank you for
Look
your
at that hat.
participation. Might you
Best
grace
hat.
this
She's
assembly
supposed
with
to
a
be a
word?
unicorn.
Yep.
Oh, she's got one of those Jill staffs.
Honored ladies and gentlemen, if I may,
I just want
I
to flip the
appear
hat.
before you today at the peak of joy.
Is she a robot?
For now, two great powers join together. Galia and the Federation pledge their
She is
allegiance
damn
as they
stoic.
seek to build together an eternal peace for Europa.
Or bored?
Know this. The honor of dear Galia, in fact, her
But that
very
dude's
freedom,
hair.
is currently under attack and hangs by the thinnest thread you can imagine.
He looks like...
Really?
While Princess Cordelia remains
Like,
on the
that
throne,
back there is not
she
a
leads
color.
the
That's his
sire of
hair.
Valkyria's
He looks like a
ancient
playing
blood
card.
promise.
Yeah.
No force on this earth will ever see this nation defeated. Is that not so, Princess?
Huh?
Yes.
I fell asleep.
I draw strength from the Valkyrian bloodline, and my heart is a repository of justice.
Say that with a
What
little more
division?
passion.
Which
I'm
division is that
tired.
to? Hey, like up to...
Yeah.
it's just like-
Yeah. Slow clap.
I am nearly at a loss for words. The
Really? Then
privilege
don't
of
talk.
brokering
Oh.
peace with you, Your Highness.
has been the greatest honor of my life, and I thank you for it.
She's behind you, dude.
With bountiful stores of Ragnite and your strategic position between East and West, you've become the foundation of Europa.
We're kind of
In
north
this time
and...
of peril, the Foundation is grateful and happily joins hands in crushing the Imperial threat before us.
I get the strange feeling, Mr. Curly Hair, that you're just as bad as the other guys.
When this is over. Make no mistake, the Federation would conquer Europa the same as the Empire. This is stupid.
Thanks,
It
Faldio.
is hard to accept what he's saying.
I'm so glad that the
As long
marble
as we
floors
fight as
don't
one,
echo with
the
our
Empire's
voices.
forces will never be a danger.
We shall topple the Empire. And rid the
Ah!
Thank you.
And then we shall unify Europa and govern under our great banners.
I take it she
All of
has, in
Europa.
fact, been brainwashed.
Wow.
That's why she sounds like a robot.
There's something we haven't heard before.
We're not fighting this war so we can invade another
Extra
country.
glitches. Extra glitches.
Absolutely. All we want is to keep our homes and our families safe.
Now, my friend, let us put an end to all these formalities and raise a glass to honor this historic alliance.
Yes, a toast to the shining future that awaits. Cheers!
Someone get that girl off drugs. Cause, oh man.
Where are you going? I've got a bad taste in my mouth. This is garbage. I'm out of here. I'm going home, Welkin. See ya. Faldio?
Yeah, military alliances are dumb.
There was in backstage. Also, barely an instant.
I'm glad that's over.
We should be heading back soon. I believe the exit was this way. Oh,
Collision.
Nice.
I figured that was happening.
Princess Cordelia.
I'm so terribly sorry. Are you all right, Your Highness?
I am unharmed.
My unicorn, however, is very upset with you.
Do you see his anger
Do you need a
outpouring from its marble eyes?
Do you need a firmware update, Your Highness?
I cannot begin to
Ooh, I should- I
apologize.
said-
Please forgive my clumsiness.
Especially not given the last.
Yeah.
Do not trouble yourself. I bid you a safe return and a good night.
Man, do you sit in front of a mirror and practice that line?
Surprised
Your
so many
Highness,
people looking terrified.
Are you really in support of an alliance with the Federation?
Oh, Welkin. Yeah, formality's not really your thing. Listen, hey, royal person who we're supposedly serving and runs this country, are you sure you really want to do the thing that you supposedly want to do?
Yo, Highness. Real talk.
Lieutenant Gunther, have you lost your mind?
Yeah. You can't lose what you didn't have, Captain!
I left it with the fish!
I'm aware that what I'm saying may be out of line,
But
but seeing you tonight, I got the feeling that your opinion is being ignored.
ellipsis.
I am still young. All political matters are handled by my regent, Borg.
You look about old enough to be wielding at least some portion of your power by now.
Also, you really shouldn't leave political decisions to the Borg.
The protection of Gallia and of the Valkyrian bloodline is my fated onus. Their protection does not require my personal feelings.
How many times have you heard that said to you? Because you seem to almost believe it.
I need only live by the laws set forth by those who come before me.
Woo! Yeah, that never works out.
I bid you once more, good night.
Tradition. Oh.
In your own learned judgment.
Your
as a
Highness.
ruler, one might expect.
Do you copy? It's me.
She's definitely a puppet
The mark
princess.
is alone. Now is our chance. You know the plan. Have the armored car on standby. Once I have the mark, I'll be there.
Why is it so cheap?
Well, I'll leave you
Don't have
here.
a car for one mark.
Good night, Welkin.
Good night, Captain.
Wait! Hold it, Varad! Varad! Terrible news.
Look! Devastated!
Terrible news!
Oh my god! That's terrible. News!
General Damon, what's the problem?
Besides your face.
Princess Cordelia's been kidnapped.
We
How?
saw her.
Like-
She just went that.
2 seconds ago.
How
How
did?
moments ago? How did that even happen?
It can't be.
I agree. Like literally.
How did you know
it-
so quickly?
That too.
Yes, it was that Federation ambassador. A spy all along.
Well, I guess Faldio can say I told you so.
Michael 1 says, terrible news. I'm out of mustache wax.
Nice.
So the Federation takes her under their protection, and Galia along with her. Typical, considering the sorts of backroom dealings and extortion they've used till now.
So why did? Never mind.
So get on it! Varad, you've got to get her back!
Sure, General.
Understood. Lieutenant, gather your squad immediately.
Yes, Captain.
We gotta wake them all up. Who remembers this? Maybe they kidnapped a fake princess.
Hey, Casey, what is that thing? It's an airplane.
Hello, Harry Potter.
The first test flight succeeded during EW1. Now research is
Ew.
going on all over the world.
Whoa, so this is what one of those things looks like. Man, I want up in one.
In this alternate reality, we
I
really
want
didn't
all
get
of
the
them
hang.
one of those.
We really didn't get aircraft underway until apparently World War II.
Oh,
Well, to be
hello,
fair,
Mom.
World War
Chris.
One was using like zeppelins and stuff.
I think I have some biplanes.
I was to say there were still biplanes.
Yeah, there were, but
But their primary,
Hey, Sarah,
like,
you got the
Zeppelins.
day off. What are you hanging around here for?
Probably one of us. Did you look
Wait,
over
let
here?
me guess.
What did you like over
Are you building this airplane, Isara?
Yes, there's still a ways to go before it's complete, but the basic construction is done.
Leave it to you, Isara. You learned all this on your own?
Do we get to field
I'm working from
airplanes?
documents my father
Aw.
collected before his death.
That's amazing. I'm so impressed.
So where are you
Did you hear
flying
that?
to once it's all done?
Impressed.
Going on a Trans-Gallian tour, maybe?
First, I'd like to take my brother up in it. Once, when we were young, he and I were out bird watching when he mentioned it. That he wished he could fly like they did. That's my goal. I've been pursuing this project bit by bit in my free time.
Oh, that's real sweet.
Isara, can I ask you a favor? Please, let me help you build your airplane.
What?
You look so enthusiastic.
I wanna
Yep,
become
that
an
line
engineer
came
of
across
your
great.
caliber someday, Isara. I feel like watching you work would help me learn a great deal. Please, Isara.
If you know what I mean.
No, she's like 12.
Oh, he's not much older. Actually, she's like 16, 17.
That, my sister's 16. The answer is still no.
Yeah, well, that character
wait,
is.
seriously?
Yeah, Trina's 16. I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, then can I help out too? Come on.
You don't mind?
Of course not. I may not look bright, but I've been working my butt off in R&D for a while.
I'm going to find it.
Of course. Well, thank you both.
That's why you're supposed to have an auxiliary bud. I mean, I'm just saying.
All right.
That's the emergency siren.
It's the cops. Let's go.
Cheese it.
The fuzz.
The foods.
What's happening at this hour?
In the
Let's find
capital.
Edelweiss. I'm sure that whatever it is, it's urgent.
Absolutely. I'll help you prep it.
Alright. Let's see. So this one? Nope. This one, there it is. We're gonna double check back at headquarters, make sure we're fully upgraded. I feel like I did that before we quit last time, but just in case.
Yeah.
Wait, what's this? To the Batmobile. Wait, wrong side.
Okay, there are these that we don't care about.
Oh, yes.
Okay. Did that. Yep. Yes, seems like we've fully upgraded everything. Okay.
Come back again.
Ow.
Figures is the thing I can do since you guys didn't get that.
We had a late lunch.
We have an emergency on our hands. Princess Cordelia has been kidnapped by Federation operatives.
The armored vehicle carrying the princess is headed for the port at the southern end of the combat area. Spread out your soldiers and stop that vehicle.
Mike One says, I don't suppose we actually got experience for off-screen pre-banquet beatdown, did we?
Nope.
No, that was a joke.
Your objective is to disable the vehicle's engine and rescue Princess Cordelia.
Beat down, really?
Use rifles and machine guns to strike the vehicle's weak point and bring it to a stop. Explosive weapons like the tank cannon, lances, and grenades are off limits. The risk to the princess is too great. Starting to hear what the parameters of this mission is. Letting that car reach either of these 2 points will mean allowing their escape. We can't let that happen. We've also got word that Federation Special Forces have been sighted in the area. They'll be protecting the vehicle. They'll be wearing galleon uniforms, but they're real feds. Don't think twice about pulling those triggers. It's a dark night out there. You won't be able to see visuals on the enemies past a certain distance. Stay sharp. Yeah, this may take me a couple of tries. But I remember the trick to getting an A in this mission, but it's risky because there's a little bit of RNG, so we may have to do some save scumming to make it work the way we want.
So what's wrong with beatdown?
Just given the, given how we were misinterpreting things.
I still don't get it.
Oh,
I can
dang.
think of another word to say after that would make it bad, but down seems harmless. And that is just horrifying mark with that other word.
Your mission is to rescue Her Highness unharmed. Failure isn't an option on this one, soldiers.
Except for it is, because like.
You can't get to the harbor. We stop them here. Squad 7, move out.
How did he have time to change?
Yeah, shouldn't he be just like still in his dress blues?
To the harbor, full steam. The ship's waiting there to take us out of Gallia. Apologies for the cramped quarters, Your Highness. We'll have you comfortable soon.
Lieutenant, it's likely the ambassador has the princess with him inside that armored vehicle. Use firearms to stop it with minimum force, then recover the princess. Don't lose them. Tank shells, anti-tank lances, and grenades are off limits. You could harm the princess.
In case you didn't
Understood,
read
Captain.
earlier.
So, blow up the princess. Got it.
Even if we can't attack with it, the Edelweiss can still block their path.
Special forces standing around? the
Yeah.
places?
On a
Say
narrow
again?
road like this, there's no room to slip past a tank
Yes.
getting away.
Good.
Sounds like a plan. Let's get the princess back safe.
So the way the game wants you to do it is being strategic about moving your tank to these different points and blocking off pathways to control where the armored car goes. Because if you move your tank to here, they won't come down here and they'll move on to here. It prolongs the fight and gives you more time to actually get this right the first time to prevent them from getting down here. Obviously, you'll notice there's points that the tank can't actually get through, so if they got all the way around to here, they would escape. Thing is, that would be a lot of turns that would pass, and you know this game grades based on how much time has passed. So the actual trick is to let them through right here, move Rosie in between these boxes so they can't shoot her on their way by, and then she'll be behind the armored vehicle to just machine gun the weak point and win.
Nice.
Just like that.
New target sighted.
Obviously supposed to do this. But that's
Target
not
armored car sighted. Let's do this thing.
Need to see Princess
Get her in here. Woo.
There's not enough room for my hat in here.
Heal up. Thank you.
Gotta constantly come back.
I'll take care of it.
With everybody else, we're gonna start putting them in cover. Oh, that's right. These are just exposed.
Check your
Well then.
ammunition stores.
There we go. Not a quick stop. And the other fun thing is, I'm overheard. See this ladder over here? There's an enemy sniper on this roof.
Oh boy.
My turn, okay?
So we're gonna go deal
Enemy
with that.
sighted.
See him up there?
I can't believe they took the princess.
Climb ladder. Shove it.
Stop and cover fire.
Can you just shove him off? Because that would be
No,
awesome.
that would be awesome.
Really funny.
You can't shoot him off though.
Yep.
Just keep up this pace.
But he fell off the roof.
Hit it hard and fast.
I'll do my best.
Singing X-Files with the lights on.
Fall in after the advance unit.
I don't think there's anybody over there, so we can't actually see anyone. And we'll save that extra point, because we can.
Megalon says we fell off the roof. Look at Rosie's acceptable game over there.
Here's the trick, though, is that they have extra troops hiding back there. Luckily, most of them aren't really moving up. Let's see. We're gonna give you a defense boost. We only give
This is an
one order
order.
a turn, I think.
Brace up and get ready to defend yourself.
Oh, okay. No, I can do lots of them.
This is an order. There's no room for error when aiming.
And with 3 actions left, I'm pretty sure Rosie can clinch this one as a
Hurting
victory.
them means us surviving. Be merciless.
Yep. And just in case RNG gets us... No. I can never remember all the buttons. Systems, save. Save, scummy.
I'm on. Enemy sighted.
Imagine
Here I come.
Mission complete.
Yeah.
Operation complete. Let's get Her Highness out of there.
You gotta admit, like...
I was like, let's get her hiney out of there.
But like, if you played the game the way it's Z, A-Ray, we
Yeah.
haven't seen that in a while. Woo! Look at all that extra money and XP.
Yeah.
Bam! Easiest mission ever.
Your Highness, are you all right?
I am unharmed.
That's not what I asked.
Oh, good.
Hi, Alicia.
Being princess ain't all fancy dinners, huh? Gotta be hard carrying a whole country.
Thanks, Rosie.
Can it, Rosie? That's the Princess of Gallia you're talking to.
No, it's quite all right. She speaks the truth.
Have you seen the truth? Sorry,
As
we've been watching
Scion
Full
of the
Metal
Valkyrie,
Alchemist a bunch, so...
It is my fate to live and die for Gallia's well-being.
Are you sure that isn't just your excuse, Your Highness?
What?
If you label the status quo fate, you can run from the responsibility of changing it.
You too, Welkin. Have a little respect here.
Every living thing in this world struggles to live and pass life on to a new generation. They use all the instincts and animal wisdom they can just to live that one day longer.
Well, yeah, you're animal, dude.
That powerful animal will to live is... I think it's a beautiful part of nature. Your Highness may be descended from Valkyria, and that may carry a burden. The old ways and traditions you follow may be important to uphold. But I hope that you won't throw away the will to live your own life because of them.
That's enough, Welkin. Give it a rest.
Also, you know,
Perhaps
you're
it
in
is as
charge,
you
so
say,
tell, you know, Mr. Borg
and
to
I have been running
jog
from
on and take
responsibility
control.
unknowingly. It is indeed mine to consider my life's role within the Valkyrian bloodline.
Your Highness.
I am most envious of your ability to speak your mind so frankly. But time enough remains to consider my role by my own will. Thank you for your words, Lieutenant.
Not at all.
Wow, even a princess's gut'll wake up and say hi when it's empty.
Didn't we just have a banquet?
I didn't see any food at that
Rumbling
banquet.
bellies is a
True.
clever bit of animal wisdom.
In the
all
anime
humans
there
share.
is.
Alicia, have we got anything to eat?
You bet. I brought some of the cinnamon rolls I baked this morning.
This morning? Oh, wow. Okay.
Delicious, but a little
Here you
stale.
are, Your
Yeah.
Highness.
Thank you kindly.
That does not look like a cinnamon roll.
No.
That looks like bread.
I have not had such bread before, but it is quite agreeable.
You've lived your whole life in a palace and not had cinnamon.
I like how she's acting more and more human with every crazy
Yep.
thing those doofuses say.
I'm glad.
All right, let's get Her Highness back to the capital.
It's
Also, so in the anime, this is another one of those fun diversions. That entire mission ended up not being a squad mission and it was actually a car chase down the side of a mountain with Wilkin, Laudio, and Alicia on the Edelweiss, driving it down a mountain trail at high speeds and jumping from their tank onto the armored car, punching their way through and rescuing her and like throwing her back to the tank and escaping. Like, it was the coolest thing ever that didn't happen in the game. Just so you know, this whole incident was way cooler in the anime.
So what you're saying is watch the anime.
Oh yeah.
Maybe it's like Dark Souls. She eats the cinnamon roll and it's like, humanity restored.
Get good.
Get good, princess.
God.
And so Princess
It consumes
Cordelia
orange fluid.
returned, safe through the efforts of Militia Squad 7.
Okay.
Its leader, Welkin Gunther, was celebrated as rescuer to the nation's sovereign and awarded the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor.
You know, rescuing monarchs.
Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, step forward.
Really? You're still around, Borg? After, you know, you helped orchestrate the kidnapping of the princess? Nobody's beheading you? Ah, whatever.
Sir.
Yeah, it's possible it's not known that he was involved.
For
You can't really
excellence
prove
in
it.
valor and deed, you are hereby awarded this honor.
PM Borg. For when you need Borg at night.
Borg PM as opposed to.
Oh yeah, this unlocks the metal room. Oh, thank goodness. We're about to get a whole bunch of cool stuff.
Yay.
Gladly.
Hopefully.
She looks so unamused.
Brr.
Congratulations.
She hasn't been allowed to take off that darn hat. Those are not
Thank you,
comfortable to
Your
wear.
Highness.
Especially when it comes out to, like, here. Like, what is this?
Though I have yet to reach an answer, your question drives me still. To understand my responsibility as sovereign and as a single human life.
Your Highness.
Oh, and know that one tradition already lies sundered by my will.
Oh?
I had the cooks add cinnamon rolls to my daily breakfast.
Delicious.
I didn't
would
realize.
recommend doing that daily, though.
I didn't realize that the diet of the monarch was actually a tradition handed down through generations.
Seriously.
Alicia will be happy to hear it.
Lieutenant Gunther, you forget yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have an active working relationship with the person that you've been trying to control for the last, I don't know, decade and a half, probably.
Sir, my apologies.
With this, today's ceremonies are ended. Highness, would you grace us with a word?
Word.
Bird.
Bird is the word.
Gunther, I hope your allegiance to Gallia stands firm evermore.
Yes, Princess.
Lieutenant Gunther, I am sorry. There is something more I have not told you. Please, be safe.
Like the anime, here we stabbed the tank in the back and called it a day.
Yeah, right.
Well, we just shot an APC in magical weak point.
Okay, that's not a thing yet. Gotcha.
It's the equivalent of like putting a banana in the tailpipe.
Not like a potato?
Turtle.
Welkin, I'm coming in.
Sure, it's open.
No, it's not. It's totally closed.
Ooh, is that it? Not bad, man. You sure made a name for yourself this time.
We really like unicorns in this nation, alright?
It's like Scotland plus.
It was pure luck I was there.
No.
Scotserland.
Thank you.
So have you seen the headlines? The ones that say nothing about the kidnapping? That reporter tells me Borg's the one pressuring the media into suppressing it.
Of course he is.
Sounds like the guy
Why
with the
suppress
boots
it?
behind it would do.
If word got out about what happened, Gallia's relationship with the Federation would suffer.
didn't it already suffer?
We've got our hands full fending off the Empire. We can't afford a war on two fronts. So he has the whole thing covered up. I'll bet he goes on acting like it never happened.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of fish.
Oh my god.
This hurts. It's painfully obvious how shaky Gallia's standing is. I know the world's history is an endless chain of big fish eating little fish.
Fish! At this latitude?
Always back to fish.
Both of us know the weak bow to the strong. Its history and its
Fishinati.
nature. A minor nation like ours is an easy mark, even before you add the rift within our army.
Instead of lizard people, it's fish people?
Yes.
Yes.
Zoras everywhere.
Welcome.
Never know who secretly is
No
Zora.
offense, but I hope nature's wrong this time.
I don't know what to tell you, Falvio.
Nature's never wrong. You take that back.
The happening has taught me anything.
Chapter 10. Liberation of Thousand.
I assure you the happy.
Oh boy,
happening
we're
is
moving on to
totally
Falzon. There it is.
Decoration.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see, it's inside headquarters, I believe. Which we need to go back to anyway, because I guarantee it's unlocked a bunch of stuff. There it is, the audience hall. Let's see if there's any other awards we've earned. Which I'm pretty sure there is.
How have you been, Your Highness?
Oh yeah, also now Welkin can just go to the throne room and hang out with the princess at a whim.
Very well, Lieutenant Gunther. And all the better for seeing you again. I
Aw.
thank you
Personally,
again for the
give
valor you
permission,
showed in
how much they
assisting
can
me
do.
that night.
Not at all. I was just relieved to see you were unharmed, Highness. It wasn't until I saw my friends gawk at that medal that I realized how special it was.
You truly are a rare individual. It is the duty of a nation to acknowledge and reward the loyal deeds of its people. Medals and trinkets are the only form we have. We ask that you wear them proudly.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you, Your Highness.
I hear your accomplishments do not end with that knight's bravery either.
If that were true, she wouldn't have gotten kidnapped.
The stories of
She
your
can't teleport herself.
accomplishments suggest I owe you a great
She could have
deal
teleported
more
like
than
the
that.
driver.
And then be stuck in an uncontrolled
Lieutenant
vehicle?
Welcome Gunther,
This sounds unsafe.
step forward.
It would come to a stop.
In honor of your
In a ditch.
manifold accomplishments, you are hereby
It would slow
awarded
down.
this
There
honor.
wouldn't be a foot on the accelerator
Highness,
anymore.
it's an honor.
What if they're rolling downhill?
They weren't. Not in this scene anyway. In the anime, they very much
Scout
were.
Squad for Attack on Titan.
The Lance of Gallia. Yeah, no, we've been earning a lot of things. They don't give these to you until this point in the
Two
story.
snakes under a flower.
I thought it was the Ultramarine. Oh, Crimson Heart Award.
The Ultramarine.
May your allegiance to Gallia
The
stand
Angry
firm.
Marine.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the angry. Greetings, Imperial citizens. What's going on this thread?
By the Emperor.
Smells like heresy. Heresy?
I'm going to need 2 Balters for this heresy.
Did somebody say heresy?
You've come to the wrong neighborhood.
Heresy
heretic.
train don't stop.
I'll teach you awakened potential today. Use it to call forth the natural potential lying dormant inside an allied unit.
I am now
So
I'm
you're
now
guru
a
now?
guru, yeah.
He sounds so
Well.
creepy.
What is your decision?
I know.
Yes. F yes.
Oh yeah.
Terrible beam of
Very
yes.
good. I hope my orders can assist you in saving the nation.
assist you in saving the nation.
Not quite the right voice for him, but close.
Just getting there.
I was trying to.
I hope we'll meet again. Should you
Yeah, I was
wish,
trying to Senor Card
you can
Gauge, but
likely
I
find me
wound
here.
I wound up a little more with the
Yeah.
Marlon Brando Godfather.
So, do you get more energetic later, take up a sniper rifle, and go help the Blood Ravens? Because you sound real familiar. Alright.
She's not helping the butt ravens.
That sounds like a terrible
Butt ravens.
disease.
To read the writing on the wall?
Butt ravens.
Oh, we got things for you to read. Wait, come back.
He must record his life.
Oh well, we'll skip over this and buy these things. Wow, that is worth a lot. We may.
It's on vacation. Let's go on 7.
Okay, now I'll have to go back to it so you can get the things to read.
Okay.
We may actually have to grind a little bit for that one. Alright. Ready?
Ready. News of the day. A wall-exclusive scoop. Early morning on the 23rd, Princess Cordelia was abducted and taken forcibly from the grounds of Castle Randgriz. Subsequent investigation has shown the culprit was Federation Ambassador Townsend in Gallia on an official visit. After a banquet at the castle, he forced the princess into an armored vehicle he had prepared and made for port. Thankfully, his escape was thwarted by members of Squad 7 of the Gallian militia, who safely recovered Princess Cordelia in time. The Gallian government has declined to address this matter publicly, likely in an effort not to endanger relations with the Federation while Gallia remains locked in combat with the Empire's forces.
Like we're doing.
Castle Rangriz's audience hall saw an award ceremony on the 28th, in which militia officer Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, 22, was presented the prestigious Gallian Medal of Honor, given to those who have gone above and beyond the call of duty in service of Gallia's interests. The unicorn emblazoned medal was presented by Princess Cordelia herself, who also graced the young soldier with wishes for his continued loyalty. After the ceremony, Gunther addressed the press, saying that he hoped to do right by this honor by becoming a better man and officer, medal hung proudly around his neck. The Gunther family has the rare distinction of being among the first to receive this highest of awards twice in as many generations.
Yep.
Come back and see the...
Oops.
Yep.
Sorry.
No, you're good. That was both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see if we have enough money to get everything that we want.
Oh. I just remembered something really stupid from the other night.
That's a great way to start this conversation.
A friend of mine posted a funny picture. What it was doesn't really matter. But posted it commenting, way, on it, which Facebook decided it needed to translate. So it translated it as, crap, what did it translate it as? No,
That'd be accurate.
no, it translated it as Snapchat.
Dude, we're gonna have to grind a bit.
Oh yeah, we are.
Facebook thinks way means Snapchat. So,
What?
yeah.
That's the what?
Ooh, site upgrade. Yes.
Yep, we're gonna have to grind a bunch.
Can you
Alright.
use the silly guidance thing to grind?
Come back again soon, bro. I need it, man.
Like in the extra stuff.
The extra
No.
stuff is way hard.
Yeah. Though I do have a mission we haven't done that I will
Welcome
use
to your
grind
worst
with.
nightmare, maggots. Trade up.
Garter on your face.
Bite the bullet. No pain, no gain. Good work, maggots. You're one level closer to human.
Goes off, flies into something.
Come.
Alright. So, gonna have to do some grinding. Sorry, guys.
And butt though. Maybe report.
So let's see. Let's look at the decorations we do have. Soldiers who full description. Elite officer of the... Oh, when we killed the named enemies, we
Yeah.
earned this one.
It's a purple heart.
Ah, it's a purple heart for when we rescued somebody who had actually been brought down. Remember when we got sniped?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, eventually some of these actually come with extra special weapons.
Nice.
I forget everything, but alright, so we need to go to the skirmishes. We've got 2 skirmishes we actually haven't done.
Skirmishes.
On this end, but those are not actually the fastest for XP. This one right here is. Though it isn't an easy one either. Okay, no voice this time.
You know, I think I see why they have unicorns on all their stuff. Look at
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm. No, we
Yeah.
made that joke in the first episode.
We did, but it's interesting that it
So I
wasn't,
can
like,
only use scouts to clear out an area with an unknown number of enemies located in unknown locations.
Oh boy.
Whee! Michael one says, monocle sight gives the aid device a monocle. Unlocks the top hat upgrade and monocle possibility. Click, clunk. Oh, better down this line before a monocle drowns. It's like Save the Queen. Let's save the monocle.
Well, that's weird.
What?
There's a little arrow in the top right corner of the chat window, and I don't know why.
Arrow. Andrew Thomas.
Oh
As he
dear.
suppresses a dear thought. Just terrified myself, hand.
She cataplexied.
Alright.
She looks very concerned or sad.
First things first. Let's see. Can I bring Rosie? I totally can.
Even though it's just a scout's trial. Awesome.
Moving out.
Alright, so how do I try to remember how to do this?
Enemy unit spotted.
Hello, friend.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Nice. Somehow alive.
Yep, but now he's not in cover. I do have that problem. Oh, wow. Okay. That's unfortunate. She'll be okay, though.
Maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Kill
She's
the
fine.
buffer. Shuffle. Oh yeah, run right into... Oops.
So I do have to go back and get him. Okay. I remembered that he was there, but I couldn't remember if I had to deal with him right away or if I would be able to get to the next turn and spawn in an ally.
Oh, that's why you didn't run right into Rosie. She wasn't there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not an easy one, but when we beat it, it'll be worth it. If I remember right. Okay.
My turn,
First things
okay?
first. Let's go back and deal with him.
Enemy unit spotted.
Y'all still with me, soldiers? Clear a path. We're coming to help.
Much better. Got him. Just to make sure no one's hiding back here.
Hostile sighted at 2 o'clock.
Hang out there. Now we'll bring in Rosie. Now, I remember correctly, you can't actually use Rosie. But having her there gives us an extra action for Jane.
Aw.
See, now we've got 3. And then... same thing with Largo. Let's see, is there anyone else who wants to? No,
Power Scout.
might be worth it to bring her.
Power Scout.
Oh, well, guess we're bringing her.
My turn, okay?
I was trying to...
Power Scouts.
Enemy unit spotted.
Aha! Right on his face.
You got something on your head there. What, like a spider? Get it off.
At one point I had memorized where every enemy on this map was, but it's been a while.
They will be over there.
A lot of them are, but lots of them are actually truly hidden. And there is a named enemy on this map, too.
What is it, dodgy buggers?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
I totally got it. Yippee!
Kill the man.
Yippee.
Don't make this hard on yourself.
Who said that over the radio, and why are you a jerk?
Yeah.
Nope.
Are the enemies
My
just like,
turn, okay?
say, just trash talking on an open channel?
Yes.
Our defense is thin anywhere. Check your ammunition stores.
Okay, now they're clearly talking to each other. On an open channel.
Now these...
Just, leave it to me.
You got it.
Like enemy found?
Like enemy found? Seriously?
Yep.
My turn, okay? Now!
Brace for their attack.
Whoop. Oh no, that's a friendly. Okay.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Look out there.
Hey, this is the Galleon Infiltrators. Did you guys know you're talking out of the channel? You're hearing everything. It's pathetic.
Although the real question is, the only reason we have radio stuff is because it's in the Edelweiss.
Hey, you guys know how to dance?
it to me?
Don't flinch, Rovers! Break on through!
Right
Make sure you stay
Enemy
calm.
spotted? Please hit, okay?
Yay!
Yippee!
Again, you just killed that. This is really
Keep your eyes peeled out there.
Absolutely.
She said, yippee.
My turn, okay?
She's one of those enthusiastic soldiers, like the Jaeger monsters.
Yes.
Strike when you see an opening.
Extra over here.
Don't let them provoke you.
They really are.
Don't stray too far from the squad.
What squad? Oh, that's probably still the Emperor. Okay.
Just, leave it to me? Like enemy found?
Nope. Nope, nope, nope.
You found Oswald, the guy.
You can have a grenade, buddy. Oh, that got him closer to me. That's bad. Woo! Okay.
He looks a little upset.
I would be too.
Yeah, the SMGs, what is even happening in both going
All units, take your positions.
Enemy unit spotted.
Beside him. That was some unerring accuracy violation.
Oswald gets shot unless he stays put. And he stayed put.
Yeah, Oswald won't chase us.
Moving out.
Well,
The thing is that if his gun hits you, your damage goes down by a
Enemy
whole
unit spotted.
lot.
Try not to
Why?
let your guard down.
He has a special fancy gun.
All units.
Now.
The other person who has a grenade this turn.
Just, leave it to me?
God damn it, all these explosions. Can't they just shoot me like a normal person?
I'm sorry, Mr. Magical I can dodge things.
Here I go.
That reminds me of when you're in
Make good use of cover as you proceed.
really dangerous engineers get a particularly aggressive PC.
Ow!
Try to act as soon as you
Yeah.
spot a target.
Moving out.
Okay. We can still finish this relatively easy. As long as we can take him out. One bullet, that's all it takes. Good.
Hostile sighted. Currently in pursuit.
Medic! Just a little longer. Almost there. You'll be okay. Don't worry about a thing.
Now we get to do the fun stuff.
Try to stay sharp. Let's all get back home alive.
fire thing unleashed. Shoot that rock! That's elite.
Yep.
Plasma accelerator round, and I lost it. Well, apparently I dodged it.
Moving out.
What's this? Okay. Thing dodged.
Finish him off.
My turn, okay?
I think that means there's 2 more enemies.
I love that he went for the headshot. His HP was low enough he could have taken him out of the center max.
Please be careful of stray bullets.
Okay, there's only 1 enemy left. Well then. Guess I'm pretty sure this is it.
Enemy sighted.
Hello, friend. Oh, but it's gonna take a bajillion bullets. Okay. Nope. So 7 turns. Probably could have done it in 6 if I hadn't lost,
Nancy.
Yeah.
Boy, that guy could have taken a lot of action.
My turn, okay?
Yep.
But he sure didn't.
Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Please hit.
He shows up right next to her.
Yep.
My turn, okay?
Not everything in this game makes sense.
He gets knocked out, covered by the grenade, but right next to the enemy soldier who threw it, just starts screeching into her.
A rank victory.
Nice.
Alrighty.
Woo! Yep.
Someone give the girl some.
Nice.
I'd call that successful.
Captain Varro's first name is Eleanor.
We've lost one of our co-hosts.
Oh no.
Lieutenant Welcome Gunther, step forward. In honor of your manifold accomplishments, you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness, it's an honor.
Other than this thing award.
Order of the Holy Lance.
May your allegiance to God stand firm.
Does that one give us any bonuses?
Apparently not.
At this rate, Alicia's gonna find herself being all jealous of the princess.
I promise it's not a harem.
But is it a love
That's just for my benefit.
Yeah, these
Range
games,
of our cannons, plus 200.
Nice.
You're probably gonna wind up with like a temper.
All set for you.
Oh, and that's also the upgrade that changes the look of our tank.
Carbon coated steel.
Yep.
All set for you, bro.
On the outside of it.
No, hardened carbon is actually super powerful. Okay. 12. Gotta figure all this stuff out again.
I mean, in like real world metallurgy, high carbon steel, the carbon is in the steel. You don't coat steel in carbon.
Accuracy for the win.
Now, this hardened plate, in what manner has it been hardened?
Come back again soon, bro.
Did they temper it? Did they anneal it? The annealing process is hilarious.
What?
Just like beat the crud out of the metal surface with smaller bits of metal, and all the dents make it stronger.
Fight the bubble!
Good work, maggots! You're one level closer to human. Looks like that section beat a new potential out of the snipers.
Yeah.
Okay, you've earned clearance for a new order. Put it
All units evade up.
Nice.
And demolition boost. Yes.
F-tanks. You learned the tank technique.
Come back anytime you're ready.
You save the rest of that XP?
Just in case there's another thing here later. Alright. Yeah, that's what he shot us with. Our normal gun does 28 damage per shot. That does 100 damage per shot, but it's super inaccurate. And the range is lost. I don't know, that's almost worth it.
Yeah, it depends on how much less inaccurate, or how much less accurate it is. Like, how many shots does it
It's only one class less. I'm guessing it gets standard number of shots.
5, I guess?
Yeah.
And one of those can one-shot if it hits.
Yeah.
Whereas our gun has about a quarter that strength.
Oh, man.
But what is the accuracy difference?
We're gonna have to experiment. I'm gonna let Alicia roll with this thing, I think.
Wait, is the galleon for aim C? Okay, so it's one aim rank down. Yeah, the added power might be worth it. You'd miss more, but you'd have to miss.
No, the accuracy is important because headshots do so much more damage than general shots, and that 100 damage would be great if I could headshot every time. I'm gonna stick with what I've got. Accuracy is worth it.
Wait, was she supposed to have DA2 or
The A2.
I lost track of which one she had first.
What was that holy order down here?
Send the Valkyrian Lance. You
Ah.
know that drill thing that you've seen around here and there?
You get it for getting an A rank on a mission. That's what it's for. Alright, we are finally ready to return to this.
Savior Valiant, the opponent you get for winning the game.
We've been given orders for our next mission. The militia's taking back the city of Thousand.
Thousands, that big industrial city with all those Ragnite mines, right?
Yep.
Yes. If we manage to reclaim it, it'll be a shot in the arm to Gallia's productivity.
Sounds good. So what's the plan, boss?
Major loss for the Empire.
Yes.
The militia will break up into squads and set up a perimeter around the city. Once that's set, Squad 7 takes the point. Here, look at this.
Strategic loss.
An armored rail vehicle?
Right. They installed it to defend their hold on the city. Now our mission is to destroy it.
Yeah, okay, so we destroy it. Any idea how we take on a beast like that?
I don't want to actually surprise her.
Gonna take a lot more than a pack of soldiers marching at it to do that, boss.
Don't worry. We've got some hefty support on this one.
Support? Like who?
You know that Darksons from Empire-held areas have been brought there, right?
I've heard stories, yes. That they're being used as forced labor in the Ragnite mines and weapons factories.
Familiar cat.
According to Captain Barat, one of the men in the camps is acting as our agent.
I smell like no less than 2 cats.
Here I get my hopes up and it's just some dark hair? Got any more great news?
What do you mean by that?
I'm just saying, I hope this guy's not as stubborn as someone else we know.
Will you stop judging people solely by your preconceptions? All Darksons are different.
Sure could have fooled me. I couldn't tell you dark hairs apart if I tried.
I don't believe you have ever really tried, Rosie.
No, you just didn't.
Yes, she just did.
Yeah. No, you didn't.
Just drop it already. We're soldiers. We'll do our best out there. If the orders say work with a Darkson, we do. That said, I ain't making any promises if this guy turns out to be useless. Here?
You will be
Well, we
pleasantly
can't know
surprised.
for sure until we meet him, but the mission hinges on him. We begin the march on Thousand at first light. The attack begins at sundown.
So, this is the point in the story where we find the concentration camps.
Oh.
Now, mind you, in this version of alternate history World War II, they're just work camps.
That's
But
what they claim to be in reality as well.
they're slave labor camps is what they are in this version. But, yeah.
The visuals aren't nearly as horrifying as they could be.
This stench is unbearable.
You're the one that farted.
You can see this room.
Some food, sir. Even water would... Keep your distance. Presumptuous, dark-haired, filthy. Where is the one responsible for this hovel?
You rang?
What?
I hear a worker in Sector D has been disobeying his work orders. Would you care to explain this infraction?
He's not disobeying you. He's been sick as a dog for a couple of days now. Folks from other camps working D Sector have gotten sick lately too. One's in a coma. That's where they handle Ragnite Refinery. Sure the toxic exhaust is being handled right?
No, you're getting gassed.
That's no concern of yours or mine. You animals need only be silent and obey.
Let's think of it this way. You drive them to death and the work stops getting done. That doesn't help you much, eh?
Oh no, they want you to die.
I'll let you know as soon as he can work. Think you could let him rest for now?
Very well. Have him return to work the minute he's able. And remember, no one would miss the likes of a few of you maggots.
Maggots! Alright, and we should save again. Because we're about to do one of the... Yeah, it does. This mission. This one's kind of fun, but I can't remember where
Here is your
everything's
mission
located.
brief.
We're starting to get to the latter half of the game that I didn't play more than once, so my memory of everything is going to be more limited. Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, banks and river. Right. To reach the destination point with our tank. And if you notice that trail, we have to go around. And you'll notice their headquarter base is in that path. city. You still find searchlights on watch and trolley right along the rails. Yep, I remember this. Spot you expect mortar or sniper bullets to start raining down. Yep.
Keep your eyes peeled. Peeling them hurts so much.
Okay.
Oh, I don't want to think about that. Ow.
There.
Oh, my eyes.
Ow. Why did you conjure this image?
Well, try under it.
Rosie should actually be.
That's the best look.
There.
Your head is almost as red as this shirt.
There.
Got a bit of a red going on there.
Couple.
Night vision. This was disagrees. You.
We're admitting a distressing amount of feet out of your scalp. I can feel. Oh yeah, I can feel it from there. It's like if the cat's ears are pointing at me.
Get in on this just in case.
Maybe this hurts. Oh my god.
Yeah, that was starting to strain my neck.
I think that's it. Okay.
Why do you always sleep like that?
I've occasionally accidentally slept like this.
If there are no questions, let's get
Like
started.
I've passed out at work. Not during work time, like during lunch.
Our top priority is to get to the rendezvous point. Squad 7, move out!
Yay, our tank has changed its look a little bit.
It looks more fight.
Okay. So, let's see how much of this I remember.
This is Fausen. Looks like a complicated layout.
Let's move carefully here. We don't want to be spotted.
Stealth a friggin' tank.
Alright. So, we got that, we got that, we got that. Okay, that's where that one pops up. Okay. So, yep.
Yeah, because I bet this is like a gas turbine powered Abrams train. This is from the
Entering combat.
Those are not quiet.
Enemy sighted.
Yep. That's what I thought.
That is so.
The air is full of smog. Lieutenant Gunther, you may be able to move unseen using the trolley cars around town.
Yep.
Their path is fixed, and they can only fit one person, but they may get you behind the enemy.
Yep.
Modern takes power plants.
Hostile sighted.
The air seems smoggy.
Thank you for letting.
Fire!
Goodbye, Scout.
I'm impressed, but not surprised.
That guy was an idiot.
Okay. Alicia's gonna run trolley car here and clear out the snipers for me.
My turn, okay?
I remember the first time I did this, I sent Rosie, and the problem was Rosie's movement made this so much harder.
Keep moving, go!
Enemy sighted!
Up ahead.
Right.
Keep advancing.
Oh yeah. Hi, buddy. Almost walked right past you. One down.
Target silenced. Head to the next one.
Watch those enemies. I'm gonna keep you in the grasp. Oh,
Enemy unit spotted!
that's what I thought.
Somebody go squat those flies down.
So itchy.
I'm on.
Silly, what happened to the itchy face attack? No, I guess the Sentai Ryoki would be a little bit itchy too.
I'll do my best.
With this.
Carly, you don't need to do a whole lot. Just roll candy
Act quickly and swiftly.
There's like
Hostile spotted.
do you have a chance of actually killing him at this range? You do. Not likely. Whatever. that's what I thought.
Your guns are pathetic. You hit the dirt
You're
repeatedly.
supposed to kill people.
Been waiting here.
Oh yeah, don't wait too long. Largo.
Keep moving. Go. The destination's up ahead.
This is a very itchy head.
You? Sure.
Our sniper up.
I'll do my best.
Suck it, brother.
Yep.
Here we
The
go.
thing that we actually have to get across the map right here. So we keep moving
Gotta love nature.
Time for order for this guy.
Fire! Nice.
tank. Can't see me yet. Please run up on my tank.
No, we gotta hold on to all those command points.
My turn, okay? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Enemy unit spotted.
Gotta love tearing through nature in my tank.
Another sniper down.
Did you know tanks are a
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
There's another one up there.
Tanking them down.
Yeah, here for now.
Now we find a tank, and it's natural.
Entering wild tank.
Really? Oh, that's why. I'm on the wrong gun. Goodbye.
Now.
Sure is nice and rich about that.
You're doing well.
Yep.
Just keep it up. Now's your chance. Be careful.
Okay, so I'm
If they get those
my tank is
searchlights on
fighting
you,
again.
you'll be dodging mortars.
And
Avoid the
just
lights
a little
at
bit
all
of
costs.
German
If
that
they find you, take evasive
that
action
amuses me more than it should. Apparently, the German word for owl is woohoo. 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 They just call it the sound effects. That's
All
really
units,
fun.
check your current position.
Safe.
Let's do this then.
Can't take out the spotlights.
No. No, in real life, we just shoot those stupid things.
Until they explode.
Yeah.
What's that?
Just watch this.
It doesn't handle it too well.
You? Sure.
Actually, in retrospect, I don't think I need my sniper for this mission.
Give it all you've got, soldiers.
Though I will actually put him back. I'm pretty sure he's got a line of sight. This guy back here.
On the move now.
So he won't be completely useless. No, this blocks his line of sight. Okay. Let's just get you off the battlefield.
Understood.
Back to the party now. Alicia to go rock some people.
My turn, okay? Enemy unit spotted. Can't beat the smell of fresh soil. Please hit.
Good work. Keep it up.
Moving out.
There we go. Their commander sniper got rid of him.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Hello.
You can call Uber and get a tank?
I'm the Uber driver.
I'm the Uber driver.
Underminer fire!
Says, I think there are usually guards at the lights, so shooting the
Here we go!
would be a bad sign.
Guys in the light.
I'm pretty sure the sound of mortars going off would be enough of a giveaway that we're here.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious the area's
That makes things a bit easier.
Gotta love nature.
Watch the distance between you and the enemy.
Yeah, this is gonna catch
Enemy
us.
sighted.
Really worried about
We're
it.
coming to help.
I wouldn't advise looking down. You'll lose your nerve.
Okay, we're fine.
I'll do my best.
Yep. Yep.
Somebody go swap.
Thank you.
Now, the real question is if they can.
Prepare to take with bolt cutters?
Let's see.
Do you still have sufficient ammo?
That's definitely gonna put her in it. So we'll have to move her more than once.
Let's do this thing.
There we go. Safe.
Just watch this.
That's the idea.
Make good use of cover as you proceed.
Right there. Okay. Nice. One down.
You got it, hon.
Stay calm.
Hit, please.
Took out its treads.
This whole place reeks of them.
Moving out.
Alert! Alert! You're on enemy turf!
Don't say.
Where?
All units report in.
Wish you didn't have like the line of sight down on top of that shock trooper.
Yeah, no, the shock trooper was behind a building. That was why.
Yeah.
Alright.
My turn, okay?
This one.
Please don't let up on the offense.
Yep. Tank can't see me now.
I'm on.
Good work. Keep it.
I'd call that a productive turn. Really? Oh, you actually got him that time.
Why are those buildings still standing?
Here we go.
That's fine.
Tank command,
All
move
this.
out.
Get that one too. Excellent.
That's the block out there.
Now. Here we go. Fire!
Just keep up this pace.
Path clear. And safely out of
Enemy
mortar
sighted.
firing range.
It's an exploding good time.
I'll do my best.
This whole place reeks of them.
Carl's.
My range car.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah, we can make that in 2 moves.
Those poor people.
Let's do this thing.
Now to get Alicia.
My turn, okay? Can't beat the smell of fresh soil.
Please help the advanced unit.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, didn't quite kill
So
him.
close.
How many actions we got left?
My turn,
Enough.
okay?
The labor camp
Enemy
is up
unit
ahead.
spotted.
Continue your...
Now.
That won't do much damage, but it'll knock him out of cover. Now,
Moving out.
see if we can't finish this guy off. Yup. And if the other guy moves, he'll get shot by her. In fact,
Good. That makes things a bit
put her
easier.
up right here. Move, you punk.
Support
I
your
dare
advanced
you.
unit.
There's guns in grass.
We're making some solid progress on this.
Super tank driver. What's the point of subtitling in X?
Just cuz. It's like, Alicia, come on, you had one job.
Shot him in butt.
Minor damage sustained.
Apparently, one butt shot was
Woo!
Got shot in
That was a shot at Alicia. Thankfully, she's pretty well hidden.
That was a lucky shot at Alicia.
Yep. There we go. That's what's supposed to happen.
Mighty Bridge.
Your tank driver says,
Entering combat.
You're safe.
Hostile sighted. Hostile sighted.
Your mom's a
Your
hostile.
shock trooper.
son.
Shock trooper. You're
Shock-
also. I'm gonna hit this one.
Your tank driver, Amsar is reading My Tank is Fight. The first of the book published by something awful.
Yep.
Target says Amsar is
Head for the next one.
It concerns various experimental super weapons from World War II. Stuff that
Time for a tank
never
fight.
actually that never actually saw use.
Stuff like
Moving out.
giant tanks.
Now, there were some things that began construction. Well, actually, several things that began construction. Just never, nothing that ever actually got employed in combat. Such as the German bunkers in northern France that were basically permanent artillery placements aimed at London. There were plans for enough of them that they could have been firing, I think it was 140 kilogram charges every 12 seconds. Which, you know, a 140 kilogram charge isn't much, but when they're coming that frequently, that's gonna wreck a city. Mhm. And since they weren't actually rockets, they were artillery fired, they were cheap to produce.
Let's do this thing.
But when it was still just an open shaft under construction, the British came along and dropped a few tall boy bombs on them and completely destroyed them.
Next turn should do what I want. Cool. Keeps her out of danger.
Here we go.
Let's start going again.
Now.
We'll just save that extra one for next turn.
Under miner fire.
That's what I figured. And that's what I was afraid of.
Damage minimal.
I knew there were a bunch of Lancers over there. That's why I didn't even attempt to try and get across the bridge.
Minor damage sustained.
It's
Minor
true.
damage sustained. Under miner fire.
Boy.
Yeah. I knew that was coming.
If anything can take damage, it's a tank.
Yup.
The chapter I'm reading right now is on the German space program.
New target sighted.
He was more questionable than the Kerbal one.
It notes the most well-known variant of the Brown space station appeared not in reality, but in the book 2001: A Space Odyssey by Arthur C. Clarke, and its film adaptation directed by Stanley Kubrick. The currently orbiting International Space Station is actually much more simplistic than a Brown station, when you exclude the modern technology that it is backed with.
Let's do this thing.
Your tank requires
Go down.
any mention of super soldiers here?
Ha! No.
Well, by speaking of combat stuff, would anyone want to see a picture of Lord Bob
Target silence. Head for the next one.
Okay, I've now realized who Tank Driver is.
Yes. She changes her name to something related to this. Like when she was what was
Mary
it?
Farmer was related?
Well, no, Dairy Farmer is what she was originally. She was Berry Smith on Thursday.
Entering combat.
Darn it.
Entering combat.
Activating wombat.
Wisdom of wombats.
Understood.
Health, please.
Thank you.
Much better.
All of those rounds wasted by the enemy.
My turn, okay?
Nice. He did.
And now I remember why I give her the accuracy gun and not the heavy hitting one. Oh yeah. I don't care. Look at me not caring. What the?
Look at me, not caring.
Okay, that could be a problem.
Sniper, it's okay.
Normal scout. Didn't expect him to be up there.
Good.
I like how not one of her bullets missed even after he'd gone flying backwards. It was like head, chest, foot.
Well then.
Let's do this thing.
Oh, this is
He gonna die.
bad time for him.
Oh, she can't get an angle.
Oh, grenade?
Yep. I thought exactly.
Here I come.
Ah. That did not work as planned.
Nope.
Oh well. I tried.
He steps out the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, I do believe we win this round.
The enemy appear to be scared to move now.
Rosie.
I think we killed most of their
Deal with
commanders
that.
and whatnot, so they don't have as many.
Oswald's a shot a lot.
Go down.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Alright, we're all clear.
She just always has her gun set on empty clip, so as soon as she misses her
Here we go.
nothing she can do about it.
You're all clear, kid.
And she could switch into burst mode and start firing but she doesn't believe
It would be a very unimpressive gun, that would.
Formation as you flank them.
Entering combat.
I'm imagining some sort of big, heavy gun like she has. Pulling the trigger and just goes.
Uber tank driver says Demi
Ready and waiting for your command.
format. She was easy.
Ah.
Plus it worked.
Entering combat.
Where he played Harvest Moon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yay! I'd call that a pretty good operation. We burnt through them.
Operation complete. We're in.
And none of them are left.
B rank, I'll take it. 8 enemy leaders, an ace, and 2 light tanks. Man, that is...
B is for butt kicked.
Another honor. Yay. Just getting all the honors. Alright. Let's get up to the next mission before I start upgrading everything and whatnot. Meet our inside guy. Yeah. The imagery here is pretty clear.
There's a noisy light. That is the worst barracks I've ever seen.
What the hell is this?
It's just wood.
Concentration camp.
Hey.
Zaka?
What brings you folks here? And And how'd you get in?
Welkin Gunther is my name. I was told there was a militia sympathizer here.
Well, you heard right. Welkin, I'm your guy. I'm Zaka. It's nice to meet you. Hey, Pumpkin. I've got to talk some adult stuff with these folks. Would you be a good girl and go to bed for me?
Okay, good night.
She's sweet. She your kid's sister?
No. Both their parents died a while back. They were victims of torture.
Torture? That's just horrible.
Listen, we have a lot of work to do. Follow me, let's get started. As you can see, Thousand's factories are located on the canyon's edge, split between an upper and lower level. There's an armored train that services those factories. It moves on rails built into the upper level, shooting downward.
If it's up there, it's completely out of our range. How do we attack it?
Glad you asked. We take it down with this little wonder. It's a Ragnite bomb. I made it myself. I've been sneaking spare parts from under the Empire's watch for weeks. I can guarantee its power.
You think one bomb's gonna blow this thing up?
I'm not proposing we use it on the train. We use it on this.
I get it. We take out the rails. Then the train drops into the canyon from the bridge.
Exactly. You can leave the setting of the bomb to me. I want all of you to provide a diversion so I can get in there and attach the package to a strut. Once I've wired it and gotten a safe distance away, I'll give you a signal. Then you'll detonate it and destroy the bridge.
Right. Sounds good.
The second one of the escort the tank missions.
Did you have any questions about the mission then?
No, I got it.
Is there something else?
You're not a pirate!
Yeah.
Forget it.
Oh, I get it now. You're wondering if you can trust me because I'm a Darkson, yeah? If you don't mind me asking, tell me something you like.
What?
Something you enjoy. There's gotta be something, right?
Singing, I guess. I like to sing. And listen to other folks.
Oh, musician, huh? Nice. I like to sing too. Nothing beats a nice tune and a little stroll. Music can pick you up or make you cry. Anthems can drive a whole country to war. That's the great thing about music. Variety. Every song is different, but it's all good.
Yeah,
just before the show tonight, I introduced them to well, I'll say it on the air because it's the actual name, but it's called Shitty Flute, and it is exactly what it sounds like.
It's a recorder, not a flute.
Yeah, they play recorder really terribly over whatever songs they feel like.
It's pretty terrible.
It is.
It lives up to its name.
If you appreciate diversity in music, why hate all the Darksons?
What?
There's plenty of races in the world. Each has its traits, but people are all unique. Just like with music. They've all got their good points. Well, I think so anyway.
Singing's more fun with a chorus, right? I agree, Zaka.
There are over 30,000 kinds of beetles in the world, each with its own characteristics. It's the same for us, too.
No, I don't think there's that many different types of... Never mind.
Ugh. Another one of the boss's nature talks.
Beetles? Wow, that's a new one. I never heard a man compare people to bugs in a good way before.
Maggots?
I have to agree, though. Bickering won't do us any good. Let's try to make nice.
Okay, the operation begins tomorrow at dawn. I want everyone ready for combat.
I read that as Operation Bug begins tomorrow.
So, back to the anime versus the game. The operation we're about to do, you remember how I mentioned before that all of the squads were split up into sections?
Mm-hmm.
This is, I believe, the operation where Vice, the guy with the goggle thing, he dies being part of the distraction outside by mortar fire. And a few other characters die during this operation. But that doesn't happen in the game, so don't worry about it. Everybody's fine.
Don't you spoiling the anime for everyone.
He literally only shows up in the one scene. We get no character background or anything. We just see him charging with his buddies up a hill and getting blown away. And then he's a corpse in a different scene.
Hey, why the long face? You worried?
Oh, Mr. Zaka. I just can't believe it.
Believe what?
Believe it? Oh.
I'd heard stories of the concentration camps. About the harsh labor forced upon detainees. But seeing it happen in person, it just seems too cruel to be true.
Yeah. But this is the truth. The world is no friend of the Darksons. That's the truth of it. And this war has stirred up prejudice in people, so they behave inhumanely. I can sympathize with wanting to look away, but facing the truth makes a person grow.
Mr. Zaka.
Hey, we're still young. Let's enjoy life. It's up to us to change other folks'
He's
minds.
worse than the toddlers in my classroom.
Everyone look at the door.
What am I doing?
You're going... Stop that.
Yes, you're right. Thank you, Mr. Zaka.
No, it's
no,
just
but
a
I
noise.
thought you might have been going...
The day will come when others will accept us.
Guys, there's a serious moment going on in the game. They're talking about prejudice and racism, alright?
I'm on Tumblr, so I hear that every day.
Righto.
All day, every day.
But for now, it's late. The mission starts at dawn. Make sure you get some rest.
I will.
Wanna.
Good night, Mr. Zaka.
Michael 1 says, there are a lot of beetle species. Whatever Bree said, everyone's fine, because you can be said if they're not.
It's true.
And here are the aforementioned silly as fart.
Silly as fart.
Please, go butts.
That does
Go-
not sound
goat
like
butts.
any of the things you're going to show me.
Lieutenant Welcome Gunther, step forward.
You
Excessively
look so
silly,
angry.
Pass him
history
up here.
museum derpers.
In honor of your manifold
Now she does
Actually,
look angry.
unplug it, would you?
you are hereby awarded this honor.
Highness,
Are
it's
you
an honor.
hugging a giant shell?
That's what it looks like.
They're
No, don't
No,
shoot.
not the cannon.
interesting pattern.
Order
on
of the Holy Shield.
Furthermore,
He's lifting a plane.
squad's exemplary performance in the final battle, this royal award.
Yes.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Aw,
It's a
yeah.
gun? She gave you a gun?
One of the best guns.
You have now been awarded
And
gun!
one of the super sniper rifles. Yes.
Super Saiyan rifles.
Snooper sniper.
And lances. We're getting all the royal weapons now.
Ooh.
May your allegiance to Gallia stand firm evermore.
And now
Okay.
this royal award. These guns.
Okay, so
And
let's
this
see.
rocket launcher.
So we didn't get anything for our scouts, but
You have this gun. You know what to do with it.
yeah. So let's see. Range goes up, damage goes down a little bit, but the accuracy is also higher. Oh, it's the Mark 1. That's right. She gave us all the Mark 1 versions. I'm thinking the Mark 3s that actually get really good as we go. So I'm going to leave her with this thing, because that just mows people down. It's something vicious. But I will give him that. So, slightly less damage, but more range. I'm gonna give that to the guy who gets the extra damage boost from his special abilities.
Nice. Okay. Oh, I see. It's the Lockhart Mark 1 oil.
Yep. But the sniper rifle is superior in every way,
Wow.
except the accuracy bonus. It's more range, more damage, all the way across the board, and I'm gonna take it.
Yeah, because, I mean, sniper rifles are already pretty dang accurate.
Yeah. I don't think I got anything here. We did find that. That's fine.
Yeah.
There we
There's
go.
still an Imperial weapon, but it's not as good as this.
Oh, whoop. Nope, before that.
Well,
Yeah, peace.
Bro.
come back.
Bro!
Dude.
Forgot to go to these first.
Whoa!
Hello again, son.
Dude!
I'm sorry.
Cool.
Energy bars.
Here.
Hey! Oh, and how about the new rising star? I
Yep.
couldn't help but
Cool. You actually have new ones? Nope, not there.
So,
Nope, nothing new there. Cool.
come.
So we'll just spend this stuff.
I love how it costs so much to commission a chapter on Squad 7's vacation.
That's right. Yes.
Here you go, bro.
Bro.
Here you bro.
There. So boost to this one.
All set.
New on the armor. Cool. The machine gun does more damage.
All set.
Some radiator woman from the radiator planet. Friday knows a radiator.
The radiators.
Man, look at all that extra money we get to hold on to. We will
Almost 100,000 ducats.
Trip.
at least level up here, here, and here, then we'll hold on to the rest. Get everybody to level 9.
I got no use for. Good work, man. Looks like that should beat a new potential out of the engineer.
Cool.
Come back.
More bonuses. All the bonuses. Let's see.
Molten watered down orange juices.
Oh! All those reports we've been buying? Like the Squad 7's R&R? Here they are.
Okay.
So we should cover those.
Yeah.
We'll go backwards in time a bit.
Report. Elit embedded.
This was when she joined us. So
Yeah,
we're all the way.
again.
This is all the way back to when we were trying to take the bridge. So we'll also get the R&R, which means we'll get the beach party, the filler episode.
Squad 7 of Regiment 3. My first impression, good. Lieutenant Welkin Gunther, squad leader. Next in command, Sergeant Alicia Melchiot.
There were literally bodies in that
Softer than I'd
grass.
expect for the son of the late General Gunther. And her.
Like,
Her
4
hometown
people
is
died
cool,
right around where
same
you're
as
at.
Gunther. Could be childhood friends. But if I'm lucky, they were childhood sweethearts. We'll just have to find out how close they are. Next on the list, Sergeant Largo Potter and Corporal Bridget Stark. Oh, wait, that's right. Stark had a nickname. Gotta jot that down. Goes by Rosie. There. Looks like those two don't trust Gunther much yet. That could be good. Could be really good.
Could be
Who does
terrible
that mean?
militaristically.
Right. The tank pilot, Corporal Isara Gunther. Huh, she's the lieutenant's sister. Now that's strange. She looks Darkson to me. Wonder how that comes into the picture.
Is that the end of like
You
a
couldn't ask
screw
for a more
on her?
colorful crew than that, could you?
Looks like it.
Something tells me these guys are different than the usual troop somehow. Maybe my keen journalistic instincts.
Okay.
Well then, the truth's not gonna
Clearly
uncover
through an
itself.
arc.
Here I come, ready or not.
We weren't.
No one's ready for her shenanigans.
Oh, there's Sergeant Potter and Corporal Stark with him. Hey, guys! Mind if I ask a few questions? It'll only take a second.
Run away!
What? Like an interview? What do you want to go interviewing us for?
Aw, come on, big guy. I bet we'd make better topics than some rich kid.
Wonderful. Let's start with you then, Largo. You fought in the first European War, right?
Yeah, I've been a soldier ever since, too. I'm what you'd call a seasoned warrior, see?
He's very proud of it. Though he could work on like shaving that in a more straight, like actually getting that even on both sides.
And like not
And
having
why
a
did you
neck
choose
beard.
to stay in the Force? Most people
Which
try
is
to avoid
weird to
the
decide to
soldiering
shave
life.
your neck beard just down the middle and keep the rest. Like
Yeah.
what?
Split it into
He wanted to accentuate the butt.
The butt chin. Although I've also never seen anyone like with this, but several characters have this, whatever this is.
Yeah.
It's like an aggressive militaristic beard spike.
It's an honest living. Plus, I got my reasons. Besides, I ain't the only one. Look at Elle.
Points to the center of its
L.
face so you know where it
Who's L?
If I had to guess, I'd say Eleanor Virat. Captain Virat, that is. 3rd Regiment. It seems you've got quite a history with her. Care to fill in some details for us?
Nope, he's not going to tell you anything about that.
There ain't no details. Is this the trash you want to write about? Look, I'm a busy guy. I'm out of here.
I am now embarrassed and too manly to continue this conversation. Good day.
Good day, sir.
Back when the princess was
Hey,
still handing out
Margot,
hard
wait
notes,
up!
Michael went and inquired, where is she carrying all those weapons?
In that hat. Clearly.
Ah, it's gotta
Oh,
be-
just let him go. We can have a little chat, just the two of us girls.
You're really
So,
chummy.
Rosie. Can I call you Rosie?
the other night
Beautiful
that
name, by the
involved
way.
a
Do you
hat
like
folding.
flowers?
It was mostly full of other hats.
I used to sing at a bar. It was hardly a flower patch, but my nickname there stuck. Tell you what, though. Some customers came from miles away just to hear me sing.
My. So why's a pretty young songbird with a voice as sweet as a rose so thorny towards Lieutenant Gunther and all those others?
I just ain't trusting my back to a stinking dark hair is all.
Yeah, normally when...
Racism.
Yes, I say, when someone's here to get like an interview with you, probably should keep your racism to yourself, but...
Traumatic past experience with a Darkson leave you bitter, maybe?
Think what you want. I got better things to do than sit around gabbing about him is all. You can put me down as allergic, yeah? Just chatting and I'm starting to feel sick.
Bet she'd spill the beans if you got her riled up enough. Maybe next time. Still, a veteran carrying a torch for his captain and a Darkson-hating chanteuse? They may be cranky, but they're characters.
In a video game.
Thank you, you beat me to it by like 1 second.
How many of these are there?
It's 4 parts for this one, and then there's 3 other.
Oh gosh.
Secret. We may spend the rest of the time getting filled back in on all the side stuff, which does make all the characters more interesting.
Oh, hello, Miss Ellett. How are you?
Jesus, Sarah.
A little freaked out now. You didn't even bat an eye at that. You were staring at the sky pretty intently. Something up there we should know about?
Sorry, the boo thing reminded me of something hilarious that happened the other day. My mom was complaining about having the hiccups, and she was like, "Marg, make these hiccups go away." I was at my desk. She was standing right next to me. So I said, "Well, all right, maybe I could." Boo! And she hit me. It's like, don't do that. But it got rid of her hiccups.
High five.
Detective says chanteuse. Michael says, "Wow, unflappable." Detective goes on to say, "What a word." He's using a chanteuse.
Well, actually, I'd like to fly my brother.
To the moon!
Having read most of the Anne McCaffrey books, I find that highly disturbing.
Fly your brother? Care to expound on that? You don't seem the type to have her head in the clouds. It's very romantic.
I'm just imagining what's his name being like.
Quite logical, really. Too logical.
13 Vulcan.
She is a robot. Beep boop from the past. Beep.
Okay, so if you don't mind my asking, how exactly are you and your brother related?
Adoption.
Wait, let's leave that for now. How would you describe your brother as a person?
Welks is, objectively speaking, he can seem a little strange sometimes.
Here, hold this poop.
I see. Although I'm a little unsure of what that means, coming from you.
But he is a very kind person, and loyal.
Like a dog.
Anytime my heritage brought me trouble, he was the first to come to my defense.
I see. Sounds like you really love him, huh?
I would say I respect him a great deal.
Gotcha. Sounds like you lucked out in the sibling department then.
Yes, very much so. That's why I'd like to give him the opportunity to fly.
I'm still not sure I follow that exactly, but we'll leave that for another day.
Understatement of the century.
Thanks for your time. Next up, Squad Leader Gunther himself.
Alright, I'm ready for the lulz. Let's do this. I have not actually watched these, by the way.
It's gonna be silly.
Hello, hello! Are you ready for your big interview?
Hello, Miss Ellett. Hard at work again, I see.
And constantly being a thorn in my side, I see.
Didn't you already interview him before?
Thank you, Alicia.
Oh,
Puff your face. You make that face.
Wait, really? You're going to write an article about me?
I can't say whether it'll
Shock
make
and
the
awe.
paper, but I do have some questions for you. You've been at Lieutenant Gunther's side since you left Brule. Tell me what he's like.
I'm standing right here.
Wait a minute. You want to interview me about him? Well, let's see. We only met just a few days ago, but he's a pretty interesting person. You never know what he's going to say next.
Like fish.
I see, I see.
Like,
So forget
hey, you
he's
look
your
like a
boss
beetle.
For a second. What do you think of him as a guy?
What? I've never really thought about it. I don't know.
Is that so? Well, Lieutenant Gunther, care to comment in her place?
About what I think about me as a guy? What?
I am a guy, yes.
I am about.
I am the guy.
Huh? Oh, sorry. There was just this crazy-looking bug. I got distracted.
That
See
bug
what I
needs
mean?
therapy.
He's an interesting guy, if unpredictable.
Not unpredictable. Ooh, look, a shiny bug thing. All right. Commanding officer
No kidding.
distracted.
Now, Lieutenant Gunther, I have a couple of questions for you. First up, how do you feel about this war, as the son of a hero from the First European War?
Same as
Objection.
anybody else, I guess. I want it to be over.
Ha!
Or, people looking at me as the son of a hero? Well, maybe I am, but I'm still just me.
Okay then, let's talk about you. What are you fighting for?
What are you fighting for?
Digimon says
I feel like the present world is made up of things we've inherited from the past.
Aliens.
We get life and a home from our parents, knowledge from our teachers. And not just the good stuff. Take prejudice against Darksons. That's learned behavior. Every creature out there is trying to pass things along to future generations. I want to pass on what I think is right. I'm fighting for the ability to do that.
Thank you very much. That's all I've got for you today.
I have to process what
Great.
the heck
We're
that
done?
means.
I want to get back to that fascinating insect again.
So he's fighting for the opportunity to procreate.
You really hit the nail on the head. He's as entertaining as he is unpredictable. I was planning on moving along to the next squad after interviewing everyone in Squad 7. I think I'll stick around and learn a bit more about you Sevens, if you don't mind.
Do we have a choice?
Not at all. Just try to stay out of the combat zones for your own safety.
Nope.
I'm not making any promises. I go where the scoop takes me. That's just how I roll.
2 scoops.
Thank you. All right.
Uber Tank Driver says he didn't say what specifically he wants to spread to future generations himself.
Largo's Passion. Wait, does this come with an actual mission?
It looks like it.
Jeez, okay.
Oh, let's make it interesting.
I have hidden missions I never beat? What?
Starving. Why do they call us here at lunchtime?
You always get snippy the minute your stomach rumbles, Largo.
Yeah, so do most people.
Sorry, guys. Have you been waiting long? I'll get right to the briefing. You may already be aware of the recent hike in food prices.
Alright, this is now a game about economics.
I do remember one worker at the mess hall mentioning that produce prices were rising.
Apparently the Empire has taken hold of the trade route farmers use to ship their stock.
What did you say?
They took our food?
I'll eat every one of them.
Vegetable crisis grips Galia. Not a very exciting headline.
I don't know. I'd probably pick that newspaper up. I'd be like, what?
What about Reese's?
You mocking the power of vegetables?
Mocking the power of vegetables?
Never underestimate the power of Vegeta! Oh.
Or Kakarot, the carrot.
Kakarot! What's your problem?
Or spinach.
I'm very passionate about food!
Vegetables are like bombs packed tight with all kinds of important nutrients.
Are we sure this character isn't also Goku, but slightly smarter?
Kids gotta eat them to grow up right. And the body's practically made of vegetables.
No, the body is made of meat.
And goo.
Which are like bombs?
Yes.
In any
My body
case,
is the bomb,
Squad
so-
7's next mission is to clear that trade route of Imperials.
Listen, Largo's working on the comparisons, alright?
All right, time to put the fear of veggies into these imps.
Sentence I didn't expect to hear tonight.
The fear of
Fear
veggies.
of veggies? Is he serious?
He's very serious.
see that face?
Thank you.
Them eyebrows!
Okay, so we have a surprise mission to do.
Michael once said,
Alright, let's do this.
Vegetable crisis sounds like they're facing an attack from
You will
killer
now be
tomatoes.
briefed on the operation.
Uber Tank
The
Driver
killer
said,
tomatoes.
So you have no idea what these missions are.
Rosie should
Nope.
just stick to being a chanteuse for a chanteuse than a headline. What? Rosie should stick to being a chanteuse rather than a headline writer.
Enemy blockade is restricted. Okay.
What about Reese's?
Civilian dwellings here preventing us from making a large-scale operation. Okay, I have no idea where any of the enemies are. You'll have to leave your tanks on the sideline and lead a small force of foot soldiers into the village. Okay. To destroy the 2 tanks standing on by the road. Oh my god, okay. Face heavy fire from those tanks if you march along the road. Well, yeah.
Michael one says, first auxiliary butt. Now fear of veggies. We're all about unexpected phrases.
We can't spare a medic to accompany the team? Is what? It's a night operation.
Challenge.
Save.
If you lose anyone, it's automatic mission failure. Oh my god, okay.
I guess that means that they can't, like, perma-die.
Right.
So that's good.
And we don't get... Okay. So... First off...
Throwing what? Throwing? What, no potato cans?
Yeah, I get to save.
I'll have to save once I get in there. Okay, well... Welkins is on the battlefield as an infantryman. I believe we need to add Rosie to this combo. Would probably be optimal here.
Yeah.
Although, we want to move quickly. So I might use Alicia on this.
No, phone, I did not try to voice activate you.
Okay, Google, stop being stupid.
Yeah, we'll bring in Alicia on this one. And... Okay.
All right, you're set to begin. From Yale, right? You be launching baked potatoes at your foes?
Baked
slash baked with lots of soot.
The bastards blocking our veggies are here, ain't they? Let's bust some heads.
Of cabbage.
Be quiet. You want them to hear us? This is a stealth operation with just a few soldiers. Lose anyone and the mission fails.
Yeah, I got it. Now let's go get it.
Life you're in solidarity.
I'm deliriously tired. I have not eaten.
You want to work with me here, Largo?
Yeah.
Okay, so our objective is back here, and we need to get up here to go take it out. Which means we're getting through here, up, over, around, and through. That's the path we have to take. Oh man, what a pain. Alright, first, we are going to save on this one. And... Alright.
Okay? Pull it together.
There. Okay, direct route. Whoop. Okay. Fine. Not really so bad. Okay, one extra.
Hey.
Just keep up this pace.
Any other enemies hanging out? Nope.
Does capturing them actually do something? Or?
It prevents them from actually calling them back onto the battlefield. Okay, so there's an enemy over there. Ooh, it's a shock trooper.
Here we go.
We've broken. Been a while since we. That's the plan. Yep.
Shoot him from up
Gotta love nature.
Just don't get distracted
Oh, no.
by any creepers.
We can't shoot him from the roof, but we can get behind him.
Yay!
Yes!
Good. That makes things a bit easier.
Right there, we've got to get Largo up on this, so we've got to probably have to spend the next 2 with Largo. Look at that Royal Lance.
Been waiting here.
No, you haven't. We just told you.
I'd call that a productive turn 1.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I knew there was a guy back there. So that's what he's gonna get it. There's a guy up there. So there's 2 over there. Same guy. 2 up top. I believe there's 2 to 3 right in here in this area that I'm about to go to.
Moving out.
Yep, knew you were here.
I could probably use a Mountain Dew.
Nice work. Keep
So I
taking
stay
them down.
awake.
Enemy sighted!
Yep, that's what I thought.
Sponsor.
Here we go.
Like, once it is, if Largo thinks the human body is practically made of vegetables, is there a cannibalism side quest coming in?
Oh, so close.
Didn't kill him. But we were out of range for him to see us and kill us. Yeah. So that's the advantage of scouting and then
Ready to go.
so we're only gonna move Largo one. We're gonna finish him off.
Yes! Enemy unit neutralized.
More over here. Nope. Cool. Move up.
Hostile sighted.
Yep. Right there. I'm guessing that's a sniper. Oh no, it's an artillery piece.
Ooh.
It's a Gatling gun. We're gonna need Largo to take that out. So next turn is gonna be Largo's turn to shine.
Answer for a question from earlier.
Advanced under.
Wow. Okay.
There was a conversation about the age of consent in Japan. And Jesse was saying that it was like something like 20. I'm like, no, it's like 13, 14, and it's 13 years old.
I know it's certainly not higher than ours.
No way. But some prefectures have youth protection laws where the age of consent is 17. But as a general thing, the age of consent is 17.
Wait here.
Huh.
Enemy sighted.
Why there's a lot of
Time your shots carefully.
like really young characters in anime.
Enemy unit neutralized.
Anyway, I just decided to look that up because I was curious if I was right or not.
Moving out.
Enemy tank spotted. Brace yourselves for incoming fire.
Enemy unit spotted.
Yeah,
You'd think it actually considered like quite a bit more
more movement. Yeah.
movement going over something and like going like twice that distance physically forward.
Target silenced. Head for the next.
It's a bad day to be that learner.
Especially when Smokin gets there. Because he has the bonus when he's teamed up with Alicia, so they can both shoot together.
Get back here alive.
Battle couple.
That couple.
Yes.
Two battle.
He's already ragdolled.
Nice work. Keep taking them down.
Alright.
Look at him.
Captured. Captured.
Oh, look at that adorable little ladder. I'm gonna take it home with me.
Just watch this.
And next turn, we'll hopefully win. Move Largo up. Because he's just got to get up and kill some tanks.
Ready to go.
Village.
Hostile sighted.
Secure that transport
Hostile
route.
sighted.
Hit them from the side.
Cool.
I also like how on Google, like, there's this man judging me for looking stuff.
Like that.
Yes.
Like, what?
Been waiting here.
I had to look it up for when I was president, sort of acting president as for the Japanese Culture Club in my college. It's the question that got brought up, and we're all like, what is the age of consent? And then we were all horrified.
Grenades don't do damage to tanks. For some reason.
That makes sense. I guess it keeps you from spamming tanks. Or spamming grenades.
Because
Yeah.
you know, just like
Watch this.
normal gun does damage if you hit it radiated.
Right in the ring. Yay!
Mission accomplished.
Kaboom!
I'd say that was pretty efficient.
We saved the vegetables! Vegetable!
Operation complete. Both enemy tanks neutralized.
But we're the vegetables.
B rating. Okay, so we're supposed to get there early. I don't know how you would do that.
It's probably enough for an even dumber.
I guess you could have, instead of going the initial up and around, you could have risked running in front of the tanks and gone around. That would have been faster.
Yeah.
But if anybody died...
Seems like that's how you get.
I'll take the B rank. That was fun.
Yeah.
You get A rank by taking stupid risks.
Yeah.
That really shouldn't be getting you an A rank. You should get demerits for taking stupid risks.
That should end our vegetable shortage.
Thank God, Largo won't eat any people.
I ever tell you my old man's a farmer? Feels good to know I'm helping farm folk out.
That's surprise, Largo.
Growing up on the farm, I was always helping with the harvest, out there in the field. I'm serious when I say veggies are king, too. The more you eat, the healthier you get.
all things come in
Moderation, yeah.
moderation.
I agree. A lot of nutrients vegetables offer can't be found anywhere else. Plus, I feel like vegetables are a way to take in the power of
knowing is
nature
half
as
the
a
battle.
whole.
I almost feel like this was a... Listen, kids, I hope you're enjoying the video game, but don't forget to eat your vegetables.
Power of nature.
Also,
One of those like 90s PSA animes.
also the constant thing of Welkins himself. Remember, kids, I hope you're enjoying the video game, but go explore nature.
The power is yours.
Plants grow by absorbing energy from the sun, the soil, even tiny microbes.
Praise the sun.
Phrase it. 420.
Eating vegetables is like getting all that natural energy right from the source.
Best character.
Never heard veggies told quite like that before. I tell you, boss, you got your head on right. You got my mark.
Okay, so this is where they start to develop their...
Thanks, Largo. That means a lot to me.
That makes sense, because I was
Hey,
just like, I'm going to
boss,
assume that
let me
they're
tell you a
developing a
stupid dream I
relationship on the battlefield. Even though they really didn't like each other in the beginning.
My folks' old farm
makes
went
more
under,
sense.
and I want to start it up again as an organic veggie farm.
Organic
Never
as
seen an
opposed to...
inorganic one.
Inorganic
Like
veggies.
silicates.
Is that really a thing?
Big macho
Yep.
man goes from flinging bullets to being king of the carrot patch.
King of the Verret patch.
I'm not
Oh.
laughing. I'm sure you'll grow some fine vegetables.
I think
Once
he
you're all
inverts
set up and
patch already
harvesting,
have these
you'll have to let me sample what you've grown.
Wow.
I am very sorry about how I
Oh,
said
God, it came out my nose!
Oh no.
But you have to help the
Very
harvest.
sorry about that.
Oh, we're having a good time.
I'll grab a
Ready
big
for a
salad too.
workout of you.
I'm very sorry.
You should not be ashamed of that comment, because it was glorious. Even though I have
I'm feeling
Diet
good
Mountain
today.
Dew up my nose.
Veggies for all.
So much. Luckily, it's not freaking cold. It's just kind of cold.
Cold.
It's like a brand new 20-ounce bottle of non-Diet Mountain Dew taken out of a 34-degree machine.
What is with that flying pig?
Oh, that was during the
It's your
episode you
mascot.
missed. We have a mascot.
Is that flying pig?
His name is Hans.
Yep.
He'll show up later. Don't worry.
Report.
My mind is full of a word I cannot say on air. It rhymes with duck!
Lord Rodriguez says,
And
Rosie,
done.
check out a bar
That
sometimes,
takes care of
kids.
the report.
Thank you.
Ugh.
Who's there?
Moink.
Hans!
He's got a medal on, so cute.
He doesn't have a mouth.
Hans? Did you come here all by yourself? Boy, you sure are smart. Hey, stop tugging, Hans. What's up? Is there something this way?
Speaking of Hans.
Okay, I get it. Lead the way. And you can stop biting my boots already.
He has no mouth, yet he must oink.
Or moink, as the case may be.
You went and got Welkin for me? Nice going, Hans. Thanks.
Squad 7
I just got led around base by a pig. Any idea what he wants with me, Alicia?
Oh no, I was the one who wanted to see you. Are you hungry, Welkin?
Let's eat Hans!
No!
I can go for some bacon.
Actually.
Really? Oh, good. I whipped a little something up for you. Come see.
What? Back in the kitchen? Whoa.
Where else?
Fade to black.
Have you seen?
Really? Really? You're going to do
It's
that?
just bread.
You're just going to let us assume what happened?
It looks like he's eating a steaming football.
He's still in my heart.
And she's cheering him on.
I love that pig.
Fish!
Never seen so much bread in one place.
This latitude.
You baked all this yourself, Alicia?
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I made anything. I was worried I might be getting a bit rusty. But the oven was free, so I helped myself.
It smells
And used all of our rations.
Hashtag
Okay.
bugs.
There
Hashtag
goes.
Also that bad shot though. God, his jaw
He
is.
just like unhinges his jaw.
This is how I eat bread, like a snake.
Using the power
This
of
is
nature.
how I feel whenever I cook for you.
Welkin?
Using the power of nature, I can unhinge my jaw and just swallow this bun whole.
Delicious.
Really?
Yeah. I've never eaten bread this good. It's really impressive.
It's even bread, John!
I know, I realize that.
Welkin, you look like a chipmunk.
Do I do that?
You know how chipmunks and hamsters stuff their little cheeks full of food like that? I finally understand why.
No, you don't, because that is not it.
Yeah, the cheeks are actually like fur-lined and bone-dry.
Mm-hmm. They are storage pouches.
There's no saliva in those. Michael M says, no visible mouth probably means Hans has like 6 nested
I'm
sets
so
of razor-sharp
full.
teeth in the way.
That was great, huh, Hans?
Cool.
You know, considering how animals do when they have that sort of memory, you're probably right. That's terrifying.
I can't believe you put it all away. It was a little scary watching you two eat. Still, I'm glad you liked it. It feels good to see people enjoying my bread.
It felt good eating it.
And where are we
Thanks for
going?
baking it all.
That nightshade
You're
says Saka-san-chan.
Oh, Welkin, you have some... There's just a
Oh
little
my
crumb.
god, John. We are Welkin and
Here we go.
Alicia.
If we were a military couple?
Sis.
So, you said you worked at a bakery before the war started?
Also, that looked like stranger danger. Please don't touch me. Oh wait.
It's like when we
Yeah.
first met. It's
I was
great.
a live-in apprentice under the Meister running the shop.
The music meister?
Once things settled
No,
down,
the bread
I plan
meister.
on taking the national exams and opening up my own bakery.
There are
exams.
national exams for baking? This nation is weird.
Is it communistic?
Maybe it just has really high standards for
For bread.
bakers, in which case they probably have delicious baked goods.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. You need to be licensed to run a bakery?
Thank you.
That sounds pretty
I want to
tough.
support their war effort now, just so their bread stays a thing.
It's been my dream since I was a little girl. It's what I enjoy doing the most.
Man, that's a profession you don't hear kindergartners say they want to be when they grow up.
Baker.
I want to be a baker.
You should.
I
We have
love
good
imagining
bakers in this
entire families eating the bread I make together.
Everything is factory baked.
A loving husband, maybe, and
It's
cute
all
little
decent
kids
quality, but there's
waiting for their
nothing-
mom to get home.
That look on his
Comes in with a
face.
big basket of my bread, and the kids all cheer and embrace her.
I have seen into the infinite.
Okay.
Oh my god! It's uncanny!
Wait, they ate all of that bread?
Yes.
All of it.
That's why Alicia was scared.
And what if my bread brings the husband and wife closer together?
Bow chicka wow wow.
Like
She could
physically.
say, "Oh, honey, you have a crumb in your beard," and then she'd listen to me. That's just like what happened here a minute ago, Welkin. But
Are you alright, Alicia?
Because I'm not anymore.
Down to the not even getting the flirting.
Huh? I'm fine. Anyway, I'll keep baking it if you keep eating it.
Phrase of the night.
It's a deal. And thanks again.
At least you keep your hair in regulation.
And the last one.
It's already 11:57.
I think if we get through these 4, we'll call it a night.
Sounds good. We don't. Actually, wait. We do have somebody on after this.
Okay.
So
we'll get as far as we can.
That sounds like a course of action likely to have unpleasant digestive consequences. It's not like he's also eating cheese, though.
This man eats
Figured
so
this
much
has got to
bread.
be
I
big
like
to
bread.
Put out an
So much
emergency
bread.
call.
A lot of bread.
Like, it's a good thing I know how to bake bread.
bread's good.
Oh, back into the field again? Militia ever heard of time off?
Shortly.
I'm sorry to have called you here so early. I had news for Squad 7 of a pressing nature.
It's almost like she's trying not to laugh at us.
The higher-ups were watching, both during your recovery of the princess and elsewhere.
Uh-oh.
In recognition of those accomplishments, you and I are being granted special leave.
Ooh!
That's great news.
Are you serious?
Music to my ears.
How wonderful.
There's more. We've been granted access to a stretch of shoreline owned by House Randall.
Beach episode!
Yep.
You gotta have a beach
House
episode.
Randgreaves owns a stretch of
Which was
shoreline?
also in the anime.
Well,
Of course it was.
Anime always has a
I
beach
think I
episode.
vaguely
In
recall
other
looking
words,
over your shoulder and being like,
Our
"There's
orders
even a
are to
beach
cut
episode?"
loose and relax on a posh private beach.
No way. That princess really knows how to up the morale, don't she?
The whole place to ourselves. Talk about luxury.
Hey, but what should I do? I don't own a swimsuit.
I mean, you've got that bandana.
Wow.
Then come on, let's go shopping. I'll pick out something nice for you.
Okay.
Wow, it's been years, huh? This should be fun, though, East.
Yes. Very.
We'll leave as soon as you're ready. You've earned this break.
Gonna be a
Enjoy
lobster.
it. Dismissed.
Lobster!
So do we want to save the beach episode for the audience for next time?
Yeah, let's save the beach episode for next time and get off in time for Nightshade to get on.
Also next time, the next mission we're doing is the second boss.
Oh boy!
So beach episode and then boss fight.
Tune in next fortnight for the beach episode.
Yes. Alright, so thanks for watching, everybody. I'll be back on Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern for Thursday Throne, where we'll be continuing the longest journey. Next Saturday will be the Radio PSI E3 Roundtable. So I will not be on, but you should tune in for that anyway, because it's bound to be interesting. Cyan, Nightshade, Vid, I think. Maybe In-King. I forget all exactly who's participating in that. But, yeah, lots of people talking about E3, which means that we will be moved to Sunday. We will be doing something else, possibly not on Twitch, depending on what I can find. Because, you see, my original idea was to stream a karaoke night. Because I know in the past that on Radio PSI, DJ karaoke has been a pretty popular thing, so I figured why not continue do that, because I also have like a giant karaoke library on my computer. So, and several of us can sing quite well also, so it'll be great for y'all.
I can't.
Please. BS.
Bees.
B status.
Couple more things. Michael said, so if the baking thing doesn't pan out, Alicia can fall back on writing bakery-themed romance novels. And then in regards to her not having a swimsuit, it says, or Lord Barbie says, just wear a fish costume. And DJ Mon says, I need to bring out DJ Mononoke sometime.
But yeah,
But Twitch don't like that.
Yeah. Twitch expressly prohibits an all karaoke show. So.
But do we do karaoke and then other things?
What if it's like video games?
We could, I think, but at the same time, our channel is like classified as the wrong thing for that anyway. Like we are a games classified channel. I think,
Okay, we'll
so.
sing gaming songs.
But so if we want to do that, it'll have to be a Radio PSI and not a Twitch.
Well, no, it'll either be audio only, or I posted about it on the forum last night, but haven't looked back to check yet. If we have another channel on another streaming service, which we had talked about in the past, I'll look at the terms of service for those and see if those are any better for any more welcoming to karaoke than Twitch is.
Okay.
And if not, we might just stream audio and video separately.
Okay.
Because we can probably get away with a silent Twitch stream and just stream our own audio on the audio only channel.
It'll be like Riff Tracks.
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that'll be
unnecessarily complicated.
It'll be amazing.
But that'll also be at 9 p.m. Eastern on Sunday. So
sign out. All right.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all next time. Good night, everybody.
Good
night. Let's go ahead and get out of here and hit save and quit, because it'll be easier to save and quit here than it will be to just go back and forth.
Almost.
Almost. There we are.
Nope. Almost. And there we go.
Cool.
You're making the giant
To battle.
Ah!